Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Phenomenal.
You can get it chopping. You can get it mopping. You can get it reading the phone. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. A long cold Vic.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
Time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the center, or that whole delicious golden K-time taste.
Have a gay time on your own.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you? Crack pack. You smoke crack. You better watch your back. Welcome everybody to the show. It's the Art Share 49, one away from 50, if you can believe it. Thought it might be time to do a little bit of preemptive celebrating. You know, I started the Art Share because of too much drama out there, and I just wanted to talk about some art, a little bit of a distraction, and we're still going. It's probably been getting into the second year. It's gone through some changes. Rob has been coming on, but he said today he has a bad back and he would be too grumpy, which I said, well, look, I don't know what the difference would be. So no, we might be able to actually enjoy the art today without Rob's negative Nancying all over it. Don says this Art Share will be a banger for sure. They're all bangers. They're all bangers. Even if some of them are more bangery than others, bangerang, they're all bangers. I do my best. I go onto Twitter. I go onto Instagram. What else can I do? You know, if people aren't out there sharing their art, and I don't think it's a good fit for the show, then there's nothing to show. But I did find some good stuff tonight. A Spectrum. Bangery, yes. And Rob Grumpy, I know, right? But we've got a good collection tonight. We also have a little bit, speaking of drama, we've got a little bit of a drama here. Paul Mark's Music Obsession. He came in. Look, I started off with a hey, Yo Rumble Gang. That was over on Rumble, though. He didn't see that. Hey, Mark's Music Session said, hey, and then he said, first again, smiley face. Mark. Help me help you. I want to give you a first. I do. But we have rules over here. And let me play them again for you.
I may be down, but I'm not out. Tom Brady's never out. You broke the rules. You broke the rules. You breaking the rules. You broke the rules. You broke the rules. How you found out I broke the rules? Yeah, you broke the rules. I'm commissioner. I can break the rules because you guys broke the rules before. But I didn't bust you enough. Just because you didn't bust us enough for breaking the rules, that doesn't mean you can break the rules busting us now.
I hope that is clear for everyone involved going forward. I mean, we have to do this periodically. People that don't know the rules. You got to type first. You can put an exclamation point. You can't put a question mark. Full stop, maybe, depending on how I feel that day. But Mo knows the rules. He's the current 2024 champion on the leaderboard. I'm going to move him over here and put him up there. I'm sorry, Mark. I want to put you in first, but I can't because it would be unfair to the others who do. Like Gary says, follow the rules. So thank you nonetheless for being here. Big up to Mo Biggs and Gary G. We got Jake. No, but good try. Jake's actually streaming later, I think. Doing something with his campaign. We got the Don in the house. Jeremy Burt's previous year's first winner. K Manifesto. Love seeing K Manifesto back in action. Great to see. Felix Huss, the link master, is here. What links will he post? I don't know. I see he posts one for my shop. Let's pin that. That's a good one. I just pinned that to the chat there. I will say hello to Citizen Ronan, artiste himself, Grey Wolf, Edwin, Valley Law, Cranberry Langes. What's up? Jaspy says Mike misspelled watercolors. No. It is a perfectly cromulent spelling to add in the U. We all know that. Have you seen that that SNL? God, it's so good. Where is George Washington and he's talking about all the weird things that the US does. And he's like, we will take out the U's in all the British spellings in words like color and armor. But by dang, we will keep it in the word glamour. It's good stuff. You made it.
Let's see what these idiots have for us today, Mike.
Oh, my God.
If I see another fucking Wolverine in the yellow and brown
there was a Wolverine.
suit,
Someone was eating a Wolverine, and it was pretty good. And I thought of you, and I didn't put it on there.
It's just like, fuck, man. Do something else.
How's the back? Are you feeling grumpy?
Yes. Well, can't you tell? I mean, I started off pretty strong.
Well, Wolverine is a popular character. I've been learning this on the shorts. Whenever I do a short on a popular character, it does well. If I do one on one that isn't as well known, it doesn't. Believe it or not.
I'm just so sick of seeing him in the yellow and brown suit. Just like,
why don't you do something, Rob?
Shut up, Phil.
Rob did draw something. I'll just show it very quickly. Look. It just kept going.
Yeah, I'm tempted to make another one of those. They were great.
Yes, yes.
All right, come on, let's go.
That's the piece that EVS declared Rob a great artist. Yeah, he nailed it, says Gary J. Can we submit illustrations to the show? You can tag ArtShare or you can just @ me, but that is not a guarantee that it's going to make it on the show. I am trying to keep a flow, a rhythm, and a standard. So some people do tag me and they don't get on the show. I'm supposed to try and keep it to an hour. I never do, but
it's because their art sucks.
I didn't want to say that, Rob.
Well, it's just going to cut through them all, Mike. Just get to the point.
What about my artist? I think this is Ella. I think Rod works on so many books. He's got lots of plates spinning. It looks like Ella, but it looks a little more detailed than he normally does for, in pages. So I don't know. I mean, he's a very skilled artist. He's talking about how he likes drawing women's hair, which I do like as well. I mean, it looks like Ella to me. I didn't ask him. I just said it was magnificent.
That's my favorite part of a woman, to draw their hair.
Is it?
No. The fuck?
Why not? Mo says, read it, Bancroft. He says, yeah, Bancroft only allows true bangers unless it's a Weebury or some weird ass potato sculpture. I was gonna add in some food art today, but I thought no, I'm gonna let it rest.
You gotta
let it slide.
Jake Martin.
And Martin,
put your headphones in, Michael. For fuck's sake.
What?
Put your headphones in. I can hear myself.
Oh God. Do I have? Oh God. That's your fault, Rob. That sounds like a you problem.
No, that's a you problem having to deal with me.
I don't like wearing headphones. It annoys me. But look at Rod go. I hope this is Lucent. It looks like it could be, but I'm not sure. Thank you very much to Jake, absolute legend, Lord Fanacha, Reese, Michael, Brian Criscow, and Russifus, all gifted memberships. We're still waiting. I'm holding on that Mo will be gifted his membership again this year. Mo said he actually got a notification as the stream started, which is something new. Haven't had that in a while. So I don't know. Maybe things are turning around. Thank you very much, Jake. This is for you.
You little ripper!
Good old Russifus, says Henry Bemis. I know, we all love him. Rob has a very sandy vag tonight. Bad back and a sandy vag.
All right, next.
We're not doing the next, all right?
Next.
No, it's not going to work like that. I'm taking my time. I'm pacing myself. I'm starting off with a little bit of self-promotion here. I definitely know this is Lucent. This is a little panel here from Fractured Mind. There's Ella trying to punch Damien. He just swats her off. I like what Von wrote on. He put his own lettering on it, which is not what's in the book, but it's pretty much the same sentiment. And not too, by the way.
Maybe Von should write it. Some good dialogue there.
I have great dialogue. I'll have you.
Oh yeah.
So shout out to Rod, working away diligently. He just sent me a new page. We don't have very few pages left that we need doing. The CEO assassin had a bad back. How far will Rob go? Luckily for us, it's very difficult to attain handguns in this country. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to be in Rob's vicinity at a day like this. Sign up to Fracture. Oh, I wanted to show you this. This is a half page. This is half of a double page spread. I want to show the whole thing because we got kind of a little spoilers going on here. But yeah, he really outdid himself.
That's
something
cool,
unusual happening here in the world. It's all set in a dream, so it's going to have some pretty funky, freaky stuff going on in this book. Compared to the ones we've seen so far. So I'm very excited about it. I don't know how I'm going to color that, but I'm going to give it a red hot crack. And that's only half the page. Rod has been killing it. Phil says that is dope. Nice work. Thank you. I know you are all signed up to the mailing list, but if you're not, on the odd chance that you're not, do sign up over at the lucentcomic.com.
Jake says, Rob strikes me as a homemade weapon kind of gent. I do know how to make fire
3D
arrows.
printed?
I do know how to make fire arrows. So, I mean, there is that.
Yeah. In Australia, you can't even 3D print a spoon.
Yeah.
They're going to have legislation for that soon, I'm sure. We've already got our hate speech laws. They're looking to tighten them.
Seriously?
Tighten them up. Yep. Make them even more restrictive. It's kind of like this, which I shared. Check out that segue. Look,
Yeah,
I've
that's
got a
cool.
bit of a Big Brother little array here. A little, what was that movie? The Dark Knight Rises or something?
You just know that when everyone's left the room, that one dude in the middle is just watching porn on like 40 different screens.
Late at night, 4 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. I added just a whole bunch of just tech stuff. It's just old. It's a bit like something's a bit old schooly, but look, it looks very, techie. So that's what I did. That's a given, says Jack. Yeah, do you go full screen on the porn? Not sure, but this is actually for the back of a trading card. So, so is this as well.
Oh, Mo, that's horrendous.
I'm not reading that one, but that
is horrendous.
What's
this?
Little, it's one of the panels on the back of the trading card. This is going to be very small. But,
did Victoria draw this one?
No, I drew that, Rob.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's great.
Better than your giant head. I like the bob. I actually looked that up and saw what is an actual.
Why is her mouth open so wide, Bancroft?
Because she's shocked at something and she's turning around. She's like,
right,
like that. She's yelling. No, there's nothing being inserted. She's yelling. It's drama. Anyway, all of this and more, you can sign up to it over at thelucentcomic.com. Trading cards is what I'm working on at the moment. Rod is working on the Lucent Fractured Mind. That will be kicking off next year, mid-year. The trading cards will be happening in January. So I did think of that, itty bitty titties in a bob. But look, she's French, so she can have it. I don't know. I didn't draw her itty bitty titties, but I don't know. Maybe she's got some wangos. We're gonna have to make we're gonna need emoji for next, I think. But I can't touch my emojis at the moment because I think when you go under, you can't actually edit them.
But, that's really interesting.
If we ever get up to what is it? I think it's like 300 or something like that. It's some crazy number. We'll get there. And you really need you to shout out next all the time, Rob.
You want me to shout it out all the time?
No, I don't. This is the thing. Did Aaron do this on must have missed a Greybeards, or this is just a piece that he did? I really, really dig Aaron's inks. Aaron's always doing really cool stuff over there on the Greybeards. Although they were drawing Dell comics today, which I'm not super familiar with. I think it's Bone. I know he was drawing some cartoon character, but this is cool. I like the thing. Always good to see a cigar.
That's great. I actually really like that.
You do?
Great shading. Yeah. Good shading on the bottom half of the leg and the back. Shut up, Jasper. That
thing is rock hard. He's indeed. He's a fantastic artist. Very cool. It was Bone by Jeff Smith. Is that is that Dell?
He's got to be up there, Aaron, in terms of like artists around this whole area.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Top tier. It was an absolute scandal that he didn't make it into the nominations for Best Artist in the Chat Awards. But
do not fucking start that shit again.
That's just how it goes. It's whoever gets in first and who their preference is. This is cool. Sean has Joe Sontag. We saw the sketches of this. I'll actually play because it's a video. We saw the sketches of this, I think, a couple of weeks ago. And I don't know who did the maybe it's Dan Kemp with Joe. I don't know who it is. I can't make it out. Looks like Joe and Marlowe. I'm not sure who Marlowe is, but this is type 1. This is Sean's character, which I don't know if that book is out yet.
It's great, but why is he taking a video of it like
zooming it around?
Yeah, like a TikTok.
Because he wants to make you dizzy.
Oh, actually, it's making me feel sick now.
All right, let me pause it there.
Yeah, it's great.
There we go. I mean, is there a zoomed out? There we go. Yeah, that is really, really impressive. I mean, I don't know. Cover by him and Marlowe. Cover by him and Joe Sontag.
Yeah, Marlowe did the inks.
that's-
Dan Kemp is doing the colors. That's what Don said.
Oh,
You just got to read the chat,
Don.
Bancroft.
I know. I'm the ignorant one, but I mean, this is like top tier professional comic book artistry on display here. So yeah, that's gonna be rad. There's gonna be a variant for Type 1. I guess that's gonna be. Is it available now? I'm not sure. I haven't really been keeping up with what's going over there. Fan Manifesto says it's going to be tough to beat Lopresti's The Thing. Well, we're going to try, but I wouldn't be disappointed if The Thing came in there. Rini has been doing these shorts. I don't know if you've caught them. I know you don't watch anything, but Rini has been doing these shorts over on YouTube. She put it on Twitter, and they're getting really good views, like 5,000, 3,000. I got a sneaky peek at the metrics on some of these shorts. She's getting over 100 subscribers just from one video, which is insane. But actually, I said to her, she was like, "Oh, what do you advise you say?" I said, "You got to talk on your shorts. You got to say something." And as soon as she started doing that, they just started going up. So that's massive. I hope, I mean, it would be great for her if she could build a proper big art channel. I found another one today called Bad Ink Comics or something like that. They get hundreds of thousands of views just on art stuff. So
imagine if you're a talented female, Bancroft, you'd be killing it.
No, the other one I looked at isn't, I mean, it was a female drawing, but it's just their hand and it was a guy speaking. So I think anyone can do it. I think the difference is the talent.
Oh, okay.
You know, there's that. So yeah, Citizen Ronan says, yeah, these shorts are great. Rini's a monster of an artist. Yeah, I really enjoy them. They're nice little, quick bite-sized videos. I watch that dude's shorts. Bad Ink. Yeah, it's good stuff. What is Mo saying? I have to acknowledge. It's good to see Aaron getting a shout out as opposed to calamari, Gazpacho, linguine. Getting effusive Bancroftian praise for his crumpled tinfoil resembling silver nugget piece. Yes, well, it's not my fault. They all sound like Italians. It's who they are. What else is this? Oh, we remember? Did we check this out last week? The sketches of this?
Don't know.
I know this is Phil's new book.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah,
Sheriff Baylock. So they've colored it up. I really dig that. The colors on that star there. I really like that. There's more to it actually. Over here, some kind of Western cowboy sheriff dude. This is art by, I think it's Oliver Isabedra, who we know that guy. Well, yeah, we saw these last time, just the lineup, but now it's all color. I don't know who colored it.
How many projects does Phil have going at once? Like, come on.
2. This is his second one. What else does he have? I mean, his Magic Cop has sort of been on the back burner for a few years now.
We got Magic Cop, Lost Pages. He's got Crimstone. Does that count as a separate one?
Oh, I mean, the Psycho. I think that was a one-off. He says all of them. He has all of them. The boots are ridiculous. Let's have a look. They are fancy boots. Did cowboys tuck their jeans into their boots? I guess they probably did. Oh, hang on. I don't know if jeans were in. I don't know the era.
Oh yeah,
because I watch mining. I watch mining.
That's what we do here, Bancroft. We shit on people's artwork by pointing out the incorrect.
You shit on everyone's artwork. Yeah, I shouldn't really be calling any of that out because I play very fast and loose with history. Mo says Phil juggles a lot of balls.
It's the 1980s, apparently.
It's the 19. Yeah, well, he's down at the ranch, just dressing it up. All right. That's coming 2025. It's called. I don't know, but that's Sheriff Blaylock. What's his called, Phil?
Bancroft
Is it
just
all
got
there?
fact checked live on stream.
What are you talking about?
You were saying that like they don't have jeans back then. It's like 1980s.
Well,
Apology
I don't
note
think that's
incoming.
the 1980s. And if it is, well, good on him.
Well, I'm just going
Good
off
on him
what
for
the
keeping
what
the
creator
style alive.
said. I mean,
This this guy is crimping my style. Look at this amazing skeleton army piece is done here, and he's like, oh, I spent hours and hours meticulously sketching out these skeletons, and so I thought I'd put some content up, some like work in progress content up onto the internet to show you. So watch me just color in the background of flat red. That is so what I would do. It's like, hey, come watch me do my awesome art piece here. I'll do all of it off camera, and then I'll just do the last bit at the end and show you guys so you can see, look, I did it all.
it does look cool though.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
The red really does make it work.
Don, that piece is good. No bones about it. Mo points out, yes, denim jeans were invented in the 1870s. I would have thought 1880s, but I'll take the 70s. Yeah, I know they were late, and I always think cowboy stuff is more like 1860s, something around that time. But I don't know. I could be wrong. The red makes it pop. It does indeed. I really like all these guys who draw in these little books. If you can fill out a cool little sketchbook, like my favorite guy, the Iron, whatever. But this is Clem Sheknin from Wadruna and his dead army. So shout out to Clem. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Rob. Remember the other week you were ragging on my tiny little battle axe?
Yes.
Is this big enough for you?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
axe
sick.
big enough?
That's wicked.
And I don't know what exactly is going on here. It's got some kind of, the axe itself is made of a skull, but it's got eyes, and it looks like it might have hair on it. I don't know, but I love it. It's just, at the end of a hunt, I claimed a new weapon. I don't know. It's by a guy called A Shipwright. And I found this one on Instagram. Looks pretty cool.
Everyone
Like
in
his
chat
little
is still talking about fucking jeans. That's hilarious.
You get them started.
I know.
Billy the Kid died in 1881, age 21. All right. Yeah. Well, there you go. Sort of 1860s to 1880s. That's sort of what I think.
Who's that?
What do you mean, who's that?
Who's Billy?
Are you being serious? I don't know. I can never tell if you're joking. That's like saying who's Robin Hood, except Billy the Kid was actually real. Yeah. Was Billy the Kid Bushy Bill Roberts, though? That's the question. You could go either way. Anyway, really nice piece. Shipwright, good stuff. Nice little cool sketch. They're still talking about the invention of Levi jeans. If you can find an original pair of Levi's from that time, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
People go into like mine
Bell,
shafts
not
for
Bushy
them, don't
Bell.
they?
What's that?
They go searching like mine shafts for Levi.
Yeah. I watch them. I watch them on YouTube. He was William McCartney, not Brushy Bill or Bushy Bill. Whoever that guy was. What else have I got here? What else have I found? Oh, this is cool. How do I read that name?
Ogden.
No, it's Ogningen. Ogningen.
No, the J is silent.
Oh,
the J is silent.
What about the G? That's
Ogden.
Ogden Sporen. Oh, hello. My name is Ogden. Where do you reckon it's from?
I'd say like Yugoslavia.
Oh, okay. Hello, my name is Ogden Sporen. I'm here to show you my art. And it's pretty cool. It's a straw giant. There was a bunch of stuff I found from this guy. He's a very cool style. He does colored pieces and everything. They're all a bit wacky, a bit out there, a bit exaggerated. But I thought these black and white piece was very nice. I like the detailing. I like the cartooning.
Is that poll worthy, chat? Do you think that's poll worthy? It's pretty good.
It is pretty good, isn't it?
Pretty
And there's
unique.
Yeah.
I'll write it down.
I don't know what it is. It's Bulgarian. How do they speak in Bulgaria? They sound like V. Kay says, I follow this guy, love his hand sketches. Maybe that's how I found him, bro. The hand sketches. I would show them to Rob, but all he would do is make fun of me. It is pretty good.
I want to see the guy that had the crazy feet and hands from the other week.
There's tons of, he's still posting stuff. I'll give it a few weeks though. He's still posting some new stuff. I want to kind of like mix it up. Mo says it's pretty good. Definitely worthy of last week's poll. Straw poll.
Clever.
Good job. And good job, Ognigen Sporten, whoever you are out there. Speaking of sketches, this is Karl Kopinski, whose name I recognize. He must be famous. 809,000. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of followers. And I thought this, fits in. Bit of Christmas. This looks like
have you noticed
Scrooge?
Like all artist profiles are of them looking down? Is it like
they're drawing. They're working.
Do you reckon they're actually drawing or is it just pretending?
It's a good. Yeah, it's better than looking up. But these are great caricatures, great little sketches. I thought we were going to go on a little journey through, what is this? What is this one called with Scrooge? Can't quite remember.
Christmas Carol.
A Christmas Carol. We see similar sort of thing there. It starts to go into weird places though. I checked out his account and it's full of really very cool, freaky, fun tech sort of stuff. And he does like full ink ups and everything. But I like his sketches. Yeah, like that Santa. We got like Cyborg Santa and whatever these are. Reminds me a little bit of Charlie Snowgans. How it's all like sketchy and stuff. That one's pretty cool. I don't know what it is, but looks like some sort of soldier. But Karl Kopinski, I don't know. You guys might know him. I don't know him, but I don't know anyone. Go check him out. Cool sketches and other stuff. This one I found. I love this, and I don't know if you will, but I do. It's this chick called Rachel Bradley, and I've shared her husband's stuff before. He does full paintings. She's like, I think she's just started posting, and she's just doing these little digital sketches, and she is really good at these kind of emotion drawing caricature stuff. All the stuff I'm not good at, essentially. And she's got a whole little series of them. There's that one looking up sad eyes. This one, it's kind of like almost Disney-esque.
Yeah, very much so.
In a sort of, I don't know what this style is. It's more modern. I don't know, but I really dig it. I think like she's doing great stuff here. That one's kind of sexy.
She's looking at something she's impressed
with. How does that make you feel, Rob?
I feel great.
You wanted to look at you like that? She's like, what do you got there?
Me likey.
Boy. She's like licking her teeth. She's just really, it's all very economical, the lines and everything. She's got another one here where she's like, and then that's afterwards, and she says to you, is that it? It's like, what? She
looks like Amelia Clark there.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't normally draw women with so many bits on them.
Yeah.
But she's managing to, the eyeball is a bit funky, that big eyeball. She's managing to do it, and she still looks good. Normally you don't really draw many bits. But I like it. David L's here. He says she's looking at her nipple. Looking at her. That's a. Oh yeah. Yeah, she likes her own nipples. Yeah, that kind of works.
Got to be
But,
proud of
anyway,
what you own.
Her name is Rachel Bradley, and I think it's her husband is another Bradley. I think. I know they might be brother and sister. I don't know. But yeah, and they're a good account because she also posts pose references and stuff for artists. If you're an artist and you want, like, you know,
Are they poses of her?
yes.
Oh, interesting. We should.
I'm not going to show them. They're
We should look
semi-nude.
at that for science.
You can go and find her. I'm Rachel Bradley. Phil loves it. And Sumo says, "What bits?" K Manifesto just followed. Good. Husband is melted. Wow, that's why she can just sit around drawing all day. Her husband's Milton Bradley. Making that bank. Go check her out. All right, what else have I found here? This Louis LaRosa piece. I don't know if I've shared this one. I probably have, but Joshua Durstein shared it, and I thought, why not? It's always good to show a bit of Louis LaRosa.
Can you click on the actual piece? Here we go.
Hold on. No, it's better if I don't, because
Is it?
Yeah, because then I can. It's easier if I zoom in here like that.
That's sick, man.
Yeah,
I feel like the quality of the picture is a crap though, because
yeah. It is. I think it's taken off. I think it's taken off Kickstarter.
Yeah.
I think this guy. Yeah, he does. He has his own account, so you can go follow him there. They're late on their Kickstarter, but you can see why. And it's all fully colored too. I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't grab this when it came out, but it was kind of expensive. I remember it was like a big hardcover thing, but
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll have it elsewhere. I have no idea what it's about, but
if the pic was higher quality, it would be poll worthy, but it's not. So
falls short.
Yeah.
Don says Louis LaRosa is a friggin' beast. He is indeed. What's up, Hojo? What's up, Timmy Mello? What's up, Crenshaw? Crenshaw is the one that gave me that fantastic pitch that I might read out later for the Lucent. He does videos where he talks about books and stuff. And man, he summarized the Lucent in a way that was just perfection. Oh, Hojo knows. Says that Rachel is good people. There you go. Fantastic artist. I'm really enjoying her sketches. This is this is for anyone who's like, why do artists take so long? Why does it take you so long to do anything? Check out this guy working on this skull here. It's like, I'm just going to do a little touch up here. It's like he's changing brushes. He's going through different sizes. At the end of it, I don't even know if he's really done anything. But it just reminds me of me sometimes when you get really in the weeds with one little detail and you've spent 5 minutes on it. And at the end of it, you're like, no one is even going to know I even did this.
This guy says, do you do live streams? Imagine how long his live streams would be. Just
they'd be like mine. Oh, look, from the beginning to the end. Look at all this work I did.
Yeah, it's like I got the top part of the tooth done today. Good effort.
Still going. I mean, it does add to it. I'm being a little facetious. It is more detail, but this is what it's like when you're a little bit detail oriented, and it's a screen, so you can zoom in as much as you want. Grail says, yeah, I love the fine detail stuff. I do too. Rob would be saying next every 2 minutes. Yeah, get on to the next one. He's still going. He goes like, I want to see if they don't let you in Instagram. You can't go back. I want to see like the beginning and the end. But anyway, you can sort of make it out. That's a Gamma Trap over on Instagram if you want to go follow him. Do you know Naruto? Do you know what that is?
Yes, of course, Michael.
Oh, I don't.
Okay,
This is someone posted. What is this? What am I looking at? I think it looks cool, but I don't know what it is.
That's Naruto. He's the main character of the show.
The guy?
The guy, yeah. And inside him, he has a nine-tailed fox that grants him power. So that's the fox.
We're looking at the art. Well, Rob said who's Billy the Kid earlier. I don't even know if he's joking.
No, this is sick. I mean, it's really well done. Looks great.
Yeah, it's
Very
cool.
strange.
I like I like the colors, and I'm guessing, yeah, that does he transform into a fox, or does
He can,
he
yeah, he
inside
can
it?
at certain points. It takes control of him.
Right. And is this a anime or a
Yes.
manga?
One of the most popular and successful of all time.
Okay. Good. All right. Cranberry Land just likes it. Yeah, I don't really know any of this stuff. I've heard of it. I know the Naruto run. Is that what that is? Where they put their hands behind their back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why does he do that? Is that that's just hit the style?
It's just
how
the
they
style.
draw
The ninjas,
Okay.
that's the way they run.
With their arms? It's aerodynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Bancroft, Naruto is trash by the already incredibly low standards of weebery. There you go. Yeah, do hit like and subscribe because Mo has unliked and unsubscribed because of this.
It's going to make it even harder to get
Who's
his
the artist?
bloody
The artist
membership.
is Fedor, and you can find him at Fedor Art with 2 T's, and he's open for commissions. It looks like he's Argentinian. So if you like this and you want something of yours that's similar, go check it out. This one. I don't know what this is. Crom. He's super famous. He's got tons of followers. I've seen his stuff before. He goes and does shows. It's called Bird King, and he makes the coolest stuff. He made this awesome figure. The book looks pretty cool. I don't know anything about it other than, but check out that card. That's pretty
Love
rad.
that. That's sick.
Like, how do they
Oh
get
wow!
that?
Even the back, man.
Yeah, the gold foiling. I understand that, but how is it like just that rainbow foil in the background? Anyway, I think he's British, which probably explains the black nail polish. But I got to find out more about this guy, Crom Ink and Bird King, because if it's a book, I want to check it out. It looks rad. Look, Adam Lawson knows it.
As a man, like, at what point in your life do you go, black nail polish is my deal? That's what I want to put on my fingers.
I mean, it's a subculture. It's a style. I don't personally get it, but whatever. I guess I don't know. I don't want to rap.
Mr. Reese.
Mr. Reese. Wow, thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Who have we got in here? Beowulf, Survive Infinity, MVP, Max, Pork Hunt. Haven't seen Pork in a while. Scarlet Fever, Cicadia, Feltzbug, and Drunk 3PO, and Dr. Ben, and just X. All gifted memberships by the great and generous Mr. Reese. I'm going to give you one of these, Mr. Because 10 is massive. Thank you so much.
Absolute mad lad.
I love how Art of Roy doesn't like things as well.
Don't get distracted by shiny things like Bird Brain Gold. I wouldn't just show this. I mean, I do like it. If I haven't seen other stuff from this guy that looks really rad. And he made like a big figure and he's got a book and everything. So like this guy seems pretty legit.
I love this stuff. That's cool.
Also, welcome to Timmy Mello, who's just decided to, he's not going to wait. He's just decided to join up. So thank you very much, Timmy. You get one of these.
Well, cheers, big ears.
Thank you. Here you go. The nail polish is what happens when men listen to The Cure.
Yeah, it's just like, it's such a foreign concept to me. Like, I don't ever think in my life I thought now's the time I want to wear nail polish.
No.
The thoughts never even entered my brain.
Me either. But
Weird.
maybe we grow up in different cultures. Crenshaw says a deck of playing cards like that would be rad. I didn't show them, but there was another set from another guy who made tarot cards. It's I think it might be the Alexei Gorboot guy. They look rad too. What about ear piercings? No.
See, the thing is, like, I had earrings when I was like a young man because you think they look sick, right? You think you look awesome and fucking a dude. But do you have the same sort of thought process with nail polish? Like, I don't get it.
All right. We've heard your piece.
Next.
Speaking of cool little fun, funky stuff, 6 a.m., who we all know and love, he makes all those rad stickers for everyone. He made a little collection here for what's it called? Bloody Mortal Kombat. Now, I don't know all these characters. They all look a bit unfamiliar to me, but I do dig his style. I don't know if this is just him having fun or whatever, or it was a commission or anything. I don't know. I don't really. I guess it's just Raiden, Sub-Zero.
Mike knows the 3 characters.
Yeah,
Scorpion.
I played it back in the 90s. That's about the extent of it. Oh, I watched that movie. I liked that movie.
The new one.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. People hated it, but I thought it was fun. Does anybody make holographic the Crow trading cards? They probably should. 6 a.m. Yes, Mark. I really like this a lot. Bancroft was not a Mortal Kombat guy in the 90s. He was playing Skitchin and Razor Freestyle Soccer. I did play Skitchin once. It was terrible. Robbie's so vicious tonight. I love it. Don, you're encouraging him.
Next.
Old Mortal Kombat movie was better. I did like that movie too. The one with who's the guy who played Raiden? You know, the
Christopher
the
Lambert.
played the Highlander. Yes.
Sumo Thori.
Wow.
God damn.
Everyone gifting memberships. I can't thank you all enough for your incredible generosity. Look, he's done a whole thing of these here. Oh, that's the crew I know. That's the old school crew. I mean, I don't know their names, but
You're like, who do you know from this crew, Mike?
Well, you know that guy, the Asian guy, Raiden. No, is that Raiden there? I don't know who this guy is. There's the Lizard Man, Scorpio, Sub-Zero. Is that Goro? At the end.
This is. Can we not do this anymore? I regret asking you. This is actually painful. Can we go to the next thing?
No, we gotta acknowledge Sumo Thori. Thank you, Sumo. Walter Delgado, Deberia, Bladen, Reeden, Bakuna Wa, DK, all gifted memberships. Thank you very much, Sumo. You are all of you, actually, all combined.
Lee, he's putting my kids through college.
And by college, I mean comics, and by kids, I mean pages, and you are all helping me pay the great Rod Looper to make a comic for me. So thank you very much. Yeah, that guy that punches, exactly. Reminds me of the time when Bancroft commented on Batman punching some clown.
Who was it, the Joker?
Yeah, I did say that. Look, Phil knows them all, but he works in an arcade. Oh, Kung Lao wins. Fatality. Sumo Thori wins. Actually, would be a good name. This is cool. I think I've shown this guy before. Death Burger.
Yeah,
he makes these pretty funky. This is all from a comic, I'm pretty sure. And he's done these. He's posting up different panels each day. He's got this sort of updated Mobius style. I mean, I don't know anything about the story, but I really dig the art and what he does with it. It's all just like thin lines, and he uses color to sort of give in depth, color and detail, and all that sort of stuff. That's a hostile takeover from the robot vampires. And he's animated one here on a train, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I want to know what this is. I want to find out a bit more, but I guess I probably should just follow him. Oh yeah, Nightfall Redux Kickstarter. There you go. Is an epic cyberpunk narrative art book. So it's not a comic. It's whatever that is. Jake says these deserve to be on the poll. Put them on the poll.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll write it down.
Says,
what's his name?
He named himself. His name is Death Burger.
Death
Mo says he
Burger.
named himself Mobius, so people reading him from far away would think the book was by Mobius. Right, it is, yeah, a bit similar. This
What's
is
up,
cool,
Eric?
says Don. We got the man himself, Mr. Eric Kennedy, in the house. It has been a while, except I reached out to Eric the other week because I'm going to do a series of shorts on Arc Athena. I've done one, and when I've read them all and done the shorts, I'll do a video on sort of what he's done so far. A bit of a rundown. I think that's the plan going forward. Videos and shorts and doing it all. Celebrating creator-owned indie comics and talented artists such as Mr. Kennedy. Speaking of talented artists, check this out. This is the Oren on Band of the Crow. And I hadn't seen this, but I'm going to pause it. This is his process. We can see how he does it because it is a bit mysterious what he ends up with. So he does a loose thumbnail and then he completely changes that and does a different thumbnail because he didn't like what he did. And then he goes into the pencils. This is a little bit similar to how Rod works, but a lot more frenetic. This is pretty crazy. There's a lot going on here. Adds in some extra black detailing. All right, now he starts getting in the line art and a lot going on here. A lot of detail he puts into this. Is one panel, one little panel in a whole book. Check out those backgrounds. That's pretty mad, lads.
You and backgrounds, Jesus.
No, but that's a lot of detail, and he employs my method as well, which is make the characters less detailed. I mean, less rendered at least, and the background's more detailed. It's sort of like the old Disney method, I think. That's the way I justified anyway. Colors, flats, and a little bit of that's the shadows, the specular highlights, and then the glow. That's a lot of work into one panel.
That's a lot of glow, though.
Of work. Yeah, but it looks good. It looks alive.
Mark's Music says Band of the Crow, bargain of the year by a mile.
Oh, yeah. This book, you know how much it cost?
No.
$3.
That's crazy.
Free shipping in the States.
That's nuts.
Yeah. And they sold, I think, I'm going to say 600 copies, I think. Something like that. So, yeah, it's a lost leader, get people in. It's sort of like the first one's kind of as close to free as they could make it, pay a nominal charge. But yeah, that's rad. Oren is an amazing artist. Almost unbelievable. Puts so much work in every panel. It's pretty crazy. This is interesting. New Gods.
Okay.
I don't really pay much attention to, Marvel and DC these days, but this looks really good. I like the kind of European-esque styling.
They're two really nice panels or pages, whatever they are.
They are. I can't quite make out, but man, there's a lot. This is like not what I would expect to see in a DC book. So this is, I don't know who.
Yeah,
the
art.
Is it this guy? Is it Ram V, or is he just award-winning Eisner Harvey nominated writer? He's the writer. So I don't know. He doesn't shout out typical. He doesn't shout out who the artist is, but I mean, all of these are really pretty good. I mean, I think it's a bit more normal, but especially these ones here, it's more European. But yeah, pretty cool.
I got to say, Mike, we've been doing this a minute, and there's no real poll-worthy entries so far.
What, in the whole show?
The whole show we've done today.
Well, you're the one who instigated the poll. So that's a you problem. I'm just showing off cool stuff that I found out there on the streets. Cranberry Land just likes it. Dal says this is poll worthy. Wyatt says it's going to suck if the story stinks because this art is great.
Don's gone from saying he loves me to kick me.
Evan Kagel, thank you. It probably says that somewhere, and I just completely missed it. Ah, there it is, Kagel. Yeah. What's the plan when Kagel needs a rest? We got planned guest artists. That's what I don't like. You know, I want the same artist on the book. Anyway, I understand. Danny Earls, Batmobile. I think this is pretty fun and funky. It's a little sketch to ink brush to add in some colors, and these obviously all look traditional. I don't know how he's. I guess this is what, watercolor or airbrush. I don't even know. To the final piece, I could probably do without the splatters. I don't think they need to be there, but that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I don't like it.
It's great. I don't like it. Mo says Rob crippled his back carrying Bancroft in this show, and this is the thanks he gets.
I think Don and Mr. Reese have summed it up pretty well there, Mike.
Next.
What's
wrong with it?
Nothing wrong with it. It's great. But next. Just gotta move on.
Brian says the splatter is necessary. Each to their own. All right. This is something Aldous shared. It's called The Beast. I think I need to. Is Paolo is not. That's like a Spanish name. I don't have a Paolo Eleutheri Sepieri. I don't know. Creator of Drona, which is another one. I have something else from that as well. Epic Illustrated 1986 final issue. These are some nice, cool pages. The rain should have been directional. Oh, on the car?
Yeah.
Is there rain on the car?
Well, I think that's what the splatters are meant to be.
No, I think the splatter is just, he just put it on there just for shits and gigs. I don't think it's meant to be rain. At least that's how I see it. That's why I said I could kind of do without it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's Italian. I don't know if he gets a spaghettio. Where's the Wolverine and Batman? I think I have a Batman. Yeah, this is only one. Check these out. Oh my God. I would love to check it. I mean, I can see it right now on the thing, but look, all of them. Look at this guy down here.
Yeah, that's exceptional. Like,
this was done in 1986.
How old is this?
86. So
wow.
What is that? 30, 40 years ago? Almost. A couple of years, 38 years. Whew. Love it. Aldous does share some pretty cool stuff. I'll give him that. He knows things. I don't know what this story is about, but look, some monster action at the end there. I love the palette too. The sort of watered down sepia palette. Yeah, really nice.
If anyone draws like this anymore or colors like this more accurately.
I think they do. I think it's a lot rarer.
Yeah, you don't see much of it. That's for sure.
Looks heavy metal-ish. No Frank Miller, and he calls this a banger fest. He is a master, says Art of Roy. I'm so happy to have Roy's. His porn comic Druna is tops and big bottoms. I've got the cover from it later. Got that coming up because I wanted to appease Rob because I know he gets a little antsy if we don't show any skin. So this is called The Beast, and it appeared in Epic Illustrated 34. It was 6 pages.
Colored pencils? Yeah. What coloring do you think this is?
I would say watercolor.
Yeah, that's what
wash,
I would say.
Maybe something like that. I'd say it'd be probably done directly onto the piece, all in one thing. So you would have these as actual pages, and then they would have drum scanned them in. That'd be my guess. Is it pronounced Druna or Druna? Because I say Druna, and now I look at it, it probably is incorrect. It's watercolors. Yeah, really nice. Just, I mean, this is sort of stuff you want to study as an artist. Composition.
Yeah, the faces are exceptional.
Yeah. I mean, that's
ridiculous.
That's so far beyond what most artists are doing in comic books these days. In not that they're not capable of it, but in page. Drana sounds like an Aussie word. Yeah. Just going down to the Drana, mate. Oh, there's a video of him drawing on YouTube. You want to check it out. She does indeed. We will see it later. We'll see it soon. I've been reading Rook.
Oh, this looks
which
wicked.
is a Jeff Johns Ghost Machine book. And Jason Fabok is on the art, and Brad. There is a Brad. I didn't think I'm going to follow him. I didn't think he had a bloody. I am following him. Why have I not been tagging him? Anyway.
I tried to get him to color something I was working on. Crickets.
Oh, he's so good.
Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is sick. I mean, this is top tier, isn't it?
Very high demand.
Yeah.
And it's such a cool book too.
Yeah.
You got they're stuck on this world it's like a corporate made world that fell apart and everyone left. And the only people that are still stuck on it, they can't escape it. And each of them have these helmets, and the helmets allow them to communicate and essentially control a different animal. That was part of what they were building there. But now that everyone's left, it's just friggin' Mad Max. So you got these, like, the main guy, Rook, he controls the crows.
Yeah.
There's another woman, she controls wolves. There's a guy with, like, big boars. There's a guy with pigs. It's epic. It really is rad. And it's really well written. And the art is just, it's like this the whole way through. And, yeah, no, there's a lot of love and passion on every. I've only read the first 2 issues, but they've both been awesome. Yeah, really,
I mean,
really
that's really good.
It's called Rook Exodus, and it's up to issue 6. So it looks like issue 7. That's just coming in 2025. Yeah, it's really good. Jason Fabok. We know this guy.
Oh, I love this guy.
Spaghetti Vincenzo Riccardi.
Yeah, I love this guy.
This is a really cool piece.
It's so, like, you know how I'm always complaining about, it's the same Wolverine, it's the same Batman. Like, this is completely different to what you see normally.
And there's so many of his pieces I could pick.
Yeah.
I thought this Daredevil one was pretty special with the stained glass behind it and all the colors,
it looks
and everything.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, he did well with this. Good old Vincent. It's a lot of these guys. It's like you could just show just a handful of guys and they would crush it every single time.
I don't know if you know this, Mike, but I'm in Rook. If you want, like, my character is in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you read Mo's comment, you'll.
Rob, with the help of Mrs. Arnold, developed a helmet to control dodos. She played along to get him to wear the helmet. It wasn't cool like that. Their helmets, it was more padded.
God, that was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was still like it. He's skipping rope, doing double Dutch. Does look a bit like that.
Is Vincent? Is this his name? Yeah, right.
Vincenzo
Riccardi.
He's an artist from Dark Horse, Boom Studios, Marvel. Bada bing, bada boom. Everything. Epic Games, Skybound. In hot demand. Vincenzo is.
You don't like the stained glass cranberry, really? It's crazy talk.
No, I like it.
Beautiful.
It fits with his style. From super crazy detail to this, which is super stylized and graphic.
I like it.
Stuff.
Next.
What don't you like about it?
What
I would make really cool.
What do you like about it?
It's so sleek.
Yeah, it'd make a great T-shirt.
Simplified.
Yeah,
yes,
you're right. Yeah,
it would.
I think
or
a
poster.
I think when you say it will make a great T-shirt, that sums it up perfectly.
Yeah, awesome.
No,
great example of 2D design. There is a little bit of a highlight on his ribs here, so it does have a tiny element of 3-dimensionality and the highlight on the bottom of his foot. But yeah, I like it. That makes me feel good. Citizen says, I like the idea. I don't like the rendering. Is that the stained glass or this? Because there's no rendering on this. Mo says, hear me out. White background spider. How about that?
Why is his shoe grey?
I don't know. It adds a bit of charm.
Why are you drawing a person's eye to the bottom of his foot by changing the color of it?
It goes with the flow. It's all flowing in that direction.
You know this is wrong. You know,
Pointy
you know.
knees. No, I don't.
You do.
I really dig it. I might print this one out, put it on the wall behind me so you can see it every time we stream together.
That'll be the last time we stream together.
Game Manifesto. The red makes it pop. I agree. Although I don't know who this is by. There's just a signature on that. TR, whoever that is. Oh, it says it up there. I'm an idiot. Tom Riley. There you go. Okay, so I found this guy. He does watercolors of different characters, and they're all pretty cool. His name is Ito.
Star Wars next.
We've got Star Wars here. We've got Luke when he was cool. Remember when Luke was cool? This guy's getting I'm not nexting. This guy is getting some really good effects from watercolor, which I imagine is very difficult. Not that I've tried personally, but the glows, it works. I really like it. We've got one of my favorites, John Wick.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, it's really cool. Great stuff.
Looking Russian-esque. It's kind of looking like a Russian writer or something there. But yeah, really nice. We've got John Wick there. We've got a Batman. There's no wolf there. I think there was a Wolverine, but I didn't add it in there.
At least it's different Batman though. Like it's
in
not
like a
the
bloody
same
fight.
cookie cutter.
He had another one of him on the gargoyle sitting there, but he's smoking a cigar or something, which is a bit weird. But I like that one. I like that Japanese writing on it. And I like how the blood is mixing with the rainwater. And it's kind of like washing away. There's Superman. This one's pretty cool. This is what I use as a thumbnail. It's like that effect.
Yeah.
I've never really seen that effect with watercolor before.
It's what we need more in our lives, more Superman.
It's art share, Rob. We're sharing and celebrating people with talent.
No,
Talented
this is really
artists.
cool. These are really cool pieces.
But I think the one that he really crushed it on the effect is this one. These colors are crazy.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Got a Nightcrawler.
All right, I'll put Nightcrawler on the poll.
All right, Nightcrawler. Yes, I got you in the end. Good. He's exactly. I've shown them before. He's the one who does them in street vendors. So you got like Hellboy and Wolverine, and they're working in those little quaint Japanese street vendor places. And yeah, they're really good. Kurt. Mo says, I miss Superman. The second death of Superman, aka Bendis is Coming, was more tragic than the first. I didn't read any of it. I did laugh at it a little bit. I've painted Rob into a corner. He's forced now to recognize. That's Ito with his watercolors. All right, we've got a few more left now. Oh, we promised it. Hang on. Jim Cox with a bogan chat. Hey, Rob. And that other guy and chat. Thank you,
What's up, Jim?
Back to you. It's great seeing Jim around. Thanks for sending that in. So, Druna.
Yes.
This is the cover from one of the books by Paolo Seppieri. And,
like, I'm not even bullshitting, but this is the best piece we've seen today.
I'm not surprised that you say that. I brought this piece up with you in mind. So I haven't read this book. I think it's like a kind of a sexy book, and exquisitely drawn. Beautiful. And this is one of the covers here. And we're just looking at this YouTube for its artistic value. No other reason whatsoever. But I see a very pert young lady standing in front of some kind of.
You are making bank today, Bancroft. I don't know what is going on. Maybe people
like you.
Like it when I'm really angry at things.
They're fans. Nice back melons. Yes, absolutely. K Manifesto gifts 5 memberships. Thank you very much. Welcome to Danny B, Lethal Lightning. Hey, I haven't seen Lethal in ages. Slick Techno King, Reviul Avida.
Holy moly.
Trish. Oh my God.
What is going on?
Jim Alaska. Wow. They want me to get the next. I could actually get it with this. I could get the next button, maybe. We could get pretty close. Bancroft, turn off your anti-mo filter. I swear. Yeah, as soon as the bum wangos came on, the membership started flowing. And he says, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Jim. And a Merry Christmas to you as well. You and yours.
Do you know how many memberships you've gotten today? I just counted it. Have a guess.
50.
45.
Wow.
That's
wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me quickly just shout out Boa Decorai, Based Art Department, Wardrobe, Astral Song, Pandwaffs, Clown, Madman, Lucius, Jose Oliveira, Madness Productions, Zaid Rahman, Hydra Shock, 10 Letters, Frederick Guimel, Jacka Johnson, Aiden, Daniel, and Adam. And no Mo. Well, if not me, at least our old pal from the chat, Aiden Aragon Ragnoid. I mean, this guy, he's been waiting a long time, and we're all so proud to see him finally come through and get a long-deserved membership. Thank you, Mo. Thank you for your how do you say that word? Magnanimity? What is it? You know when you're magnanimous? I don't know. Mogate. I mean, it's getting to that point. It really is. We are probably looking at 200 members gifted, and Mo nowhere to be seen. Magnanimousness.
Okay, let's go back to the art now.
Hang on, I need to play something for
sensational
for Jim and K Manifesto because these guys, absolute bloody legends. I mean, really, all I can play is this. It sums it all up.
Absolute mad lad.
Thank you.
About you, but I thought if someone gifted me 45 memberships in a day, I'd have a better thing to play for them. Just throwing that out there.
Fine. How about this? Because this is what it's paying for.
Please give me Coke. Do you have Coke? And ask them the price of Coke. Cola. But it was not cola, it was Coke. Remember Coke? And what's Coke? Cola. It's not Coke in Korean. Cola. Good. So Coke. Do you have Coke? And they said yes. Please give me Coke. Oh, please give me Coke. I want a Coke.
She really wants a cock.
Look at the highlighting on her ass, Bancroft. That subtle use of light just to highlight that area.
It draws the eye in.
It does, doesn't it?
To the cheekal region. Yeah, an absolute master at work here. So yeah, really, really nice. KMNFS says, what did I pay for? Sumo says, it took me a few viewings to realize she was saying Coke, those crazy Koreans. They're nuts. They're nuts up there. The ass dimples, Don likes to point out. Yeah, the two on the side of the cheeks.
Yeah.
That really shows that she's she's fit. She's a fit fighting gal. I know nothing about this book. I'm just speaking out of my ass. But yeah. Is that going on the poll?
Definitely.
Is she going on the poll? She's on the poll.
Yeah, definitely.
Our old friend Anato Finstark, who I haven't shown for a while. Princess Mononoke, which sounds weebish.
Very, yeah. It's
it
a
is?
very, very popular
but the art isn't
film,
weebish.
I think.
The art is rad. We got 3 wolves here, and she's wearing some kind of fur thing. It's hard to make out. She's got a spear, but I dig it.
The Don says Druna is definitely on the poll.
She likes the poll.
She likes the poll.
It is gift membership gate. And it's not just Mo, by the way. It's others who are not getting their gifts. lots of regulars in the chat go ungifted, while other people like who can I say, Lucius W42 and Madman K and Pan Waffs all getting memberships. We don't know what's going on, but we thank you nonetheless for your incredibly generous patronage. What do you think of Anato? I think he's a pretty good artist, this guy.
It's really cool, but it's just like, no, I don't
after
care
the
anymore.
butt cheeks, after the butt dimples.
It's very much next.
Yeah. I like this. This is nothing to do with comics or pop culture or anything. Pirate's Treasure by Titania Cupriano. I just really like reminds me of like Dutch paintings. The lighting and the storytelling in the actual painting. This just really caught my eye. I like the way he's sitting like that, holding the gun, and this guy's pointing at him. Oh, this is really nice. I don't know if it's new or old. It looks it's probably old.
One of them has a real gun, the other has a finger gun.
Do you reckon that's what it is?
Yeah.
Don't you point that at me. No, but he has a knife in his hand, so he brought the knife to the gunfight.
Yeah.
I thought Citizen Ronan would appreciate that because he does oil painting and stuff. Sounds Russian, Bancroft. Oh, you are right.
Oh God, don't
vodka, borscht. Tatiana Kupryavanova. No, it was pretty bad. Kupryanova. Comrade. Yeah, really nice. Really good stuff. I've got this one here by this guy.
Ooh, this is sick.
I checked him out, and this is legit. He's a visual effects concept artist, and these are for a set of cards. And he's got the actual sketch and everything on it. So he's probably, considering he's a concept artist, he might be using all sorts of different tricks. But it definitely is digital. But it's really rad, isn't it? Really cool, funky, crazy, whatever this is.
Yeah,
like I think those are eyes.
I love art like this, like stuff that's just really bizarre. Just like the other week when we had that snail chick lady, stuff that's just really bizarre and weird is really cool.
Spectral hands.
Yeah, I like this. What's this called? Who's this?
Black Cat.
Black Cat.
So he's got a really cool Twitter feed. I've just pulled it up, and he shares a lot of art stuff, like different sketches in here of his, and plus art from other people. But you can see down here, I think he's got the sketch of this piece somewhere. But it's definitely worth following. It's pretty, like, there's another one. It's cool stuff. I was down here somewhere. Yeah, that's what it looks like in sketch form. It's just like,
very cool.
It reminds me a little bit of Groken.
Yeah.
But just he's got obviously a different rendering style.
People are saying the swords look like bagpipes, which is pretty
They
funny.
do look a bit, because whatever it is has the big kind of puffy thing. They do look, it looks all hooker pipes, that they smoke from. There's a lot of mist.
I've got to say, Bancroft, after a really, really weak start, you've pulled it out in the final quarter.
Have a tight pull-out game. I think the next guy as well is pretty, maybe. So this is this looks Italian. Italiano. Spaghetti donato giancola. That was perfect. You give me a prize for that one.
Mm-hmm.
But he's an American artist from Italian background. This is shared by Heavy Metal Magazine. I think this is some pretty funky stuff. What does it say he works in? It says mastery of contemporary realism, but it's a trend. Look, he's got Silver Surfer going at it with this naked lady.
Looks like Sigourney Weaver.
But Elon Musk in a spacesuit chatting to some of the aliens that are flying over New Jersey. This C-3PO with the nanobots helping a chick out of a sewer. That's Lady Iron Man and Tattoo Chick. That's what Riri Williams should have looked like. I don't know. That one's a bit different. Very
that's cool.
funky, freaky stuff. Oils. Donato has been around for a long time. A great illustrator. He uses oils. Thank you, Citizen Ronan. It's kind of unsettling. Yeah, it's sort of like data illustration work. Pretty weird, but very cool. Very heavy metal. Like it looks, what I would imagine. Dreamlike. So that is Donato Giancola. Very cool stuff. Now, there's one last thing I want to show you, which is also unsettling, but pretty cool. It's an installation piece which has been making the rounds. Have you seen this?
Yes, and who fucking cares?
Why? I think this is cool. Someone spent a lot of time on this, Rob. If your daughter did this at school, would you say who effing cares?
No, I'd be extremely proud, but my daughter she's a child, not a fully grown adult.
That is cool. Look what it's made of. They've got a friggin' what's his face in there? Sully.
Next.
There is no next. This is the end.
Ah.
You know, I always like to finish it off on something a bit unusual that you haven't seen before, like Donald Duck as a bird. I mean, that looks like a proper bird, and then it doesn't. I think that's cool. Still gay, says Don. Don't you guys have any joy in your heart? Creativity. All right. What is the poll? What do we got? What are we looking
Well, we've got a lot of options now because I started writing them down early because we had nothing for like the first 45 minutes.
So we've got
that one.
Bagpipe.
Druna.
Let me find Druna.
The Nightcrawler.
Yep.
Vincenzo.
With his skipping rope Daredevil. Do you want to put the Spider-Man on there?
No.
Probably not. That's 5. I mean, I think let's just stick with them. I think that's
I was going to do the pages from Beast and the pages from Rook.
I don't think we can do.
No, get rid of them.
I don't think we can do 5. So what we have to do a poll on.
That should be 4, mate. Mike, we've got Black Cat, Druna, Nightcrawler, Vincenzo. That's 4.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Druna.
Yeah.
Why have I got that in there? Okay.
Yeah,
so
not that one.
Okay. All right. That's 4. Okay, good. All right. Toy fanboy. Got to check out Rook. Yeah, do. It's a good read. It's fun. It's exactly the kind of comic I want to.
Hang on. You guys really want Lepresti in? All right, get rid of Vincenzo and put Lepresti in.
All right, we've had Vincenzo before, so let's swap him out. Where is it? Where's our Aaron? All right. So these are the 4: Black Cat, Druna, Nightcrawler, and the Thing. Okay. All right, making a poll. Start the poll. Who wins? Okay. So, what do I call that? Like a weird bagpipe thing?
Yep.
What was the other one? Druna. But Dimples. We've got watercolor with a U. Nightcrawler. And last but not least, Aaron's Thing. Here we go.
Okay, I'm going to predict which order I think it will go in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking number 4 will be Nightcrawler.
This one?
Yep. I think that will
Ito.
be 4th place. I think 3rd place will be Aaron.
Aaron's Thing.
I think second place will be Black Cat.
That's the bagpipe lady.
And I think first is going to be that ass.
That ass. Druna. And I think she's being like sold here or something. She looks like she's in sort of like slave garb. Again, I know nothing about this story, but dimples by a mile, says the Don. Why bagpipes? They look kind of like bagpipes. And it kind of looks, even though it isn't, you can see it isn't. It looks sort of like it's playing them. But anyway.
What do you think, Mike? How do you think it's going to
go? I actually concur with you. I think you're correct. I think that's the accurate prediction. I haven't looked. Let's see if the chat agrees. It does. It does.
Mo says, I'm predicting a come from behind victory for Druna. Come from behind.
Come on behind. Victory. I mean, yes, from behind victory from Druna. And I don't think. Oh! Hang on.
I actually agree with Jake.
We got a little bit of. What does Jake say?
The Arse Dimples is a gorgeous piece, but I still like the Black Cat better. I agree, but I think that the people in the chat are going to go for the butt.
I have not seen Frank Cho's Druna, but I can picture it. Is she in a weird position? Aaron is getting robbed again. He's used to that. And we've got a tie. We had a tie between Nightcrawler and Aaron. Oh my goodness. The Nightcrawler came back. Let me just do one final flick through. So that's the weird thing that we like. That's the Druna piece. That's the Nightcrawler. And that's Aaron's thing. Which I do believe he does, in a couple of hours live.
Yeah, live.
Pretty impressive.
That should give him extra points.
Pretty impressive. Art of Roy points out, Druna has some huge assets to help her here. So either view is good, but Cho likes the thickies. Have to check that out. All right, I think we're going to end it. I think we have a clear winner. And a little bit of an upset in the chat here. So actually it was Aaron who came in fourth.
Oh, okay.
With 13%. It was the Nightcrawler, as we expected, didn't win, but had a showing. 18%. At 22%, not that far off, was the weird bagpipe thing by Black Cat. And then at a whopping 45%, everyone liked this piece, which I believe goes a while back. I think this came out 20 years ago or something. My memory
Congratulations to that ass.
The ass wins. Who would have predicted? Who would have?
Men are such simple creatures.
We really are. I mean, it does take much to figure us out. How's your comic going, Rob?
Good. Yep. Gone really well.
Good.
Got the
good
stuff behind me.
Yeah.
I'll start showing it off soon.
All right. Good. Because we're waiting. We've been waiting a while. Would this entice you to buy this excellent comic? When your dreams and the real world become indistinguishable from one another, you may be one of the Lucent. From the mind and hands of Michael Bancroft comes The Lucent, a beautifully atmospheric comic about Ella Forsyth, a young woman with the ability to manipulate her dreams in amazing ways. However, the barrier between dreams and reality are far more fragile than we've been led to believe. And arcane forces, both good and evil, long to use Ella's gifts to their own ends.
So does Granny Panty Sniffer.
He didn't put in. I want to shout out to Crenshaw, who's in the chat, I do believe, who wrote that. Cracking pitch, absolute cracker of a pitch that I did steal and put on my website. So thank you very much for that. Really great description of what's going on in the Lucent. Sign up to the mailing list. Follow Rob. He does try. and we appreciate that. We are going to end it there, I do believe, unless you have anything else.
No, that's good. Next,
I think next I think Dark Gift is doing a toke time and chill, if that is something you are interested in. I've got to get back to work, but it does seem a waste to squander the crowd. So let me do a little raid there, and I'll see you. I'll be doing more videos, I'll be doing more shorts, and I will see you tomorrow for my own art stream. Wow, that's the earlier one. All right, guys, have a good night. Bye.
Perth made an Australian video, and I wasn't even in it.
emotional damage.